Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at not a smartphone, but a phone. AGM company reached out to me, see if I want to take a look at this. I did ponder it for a couple of days, but I thought, you know what, why not? It's something a lot different to your normal average smartphones nowadays. This is the AGM M6. It costs about £60, super cheap. I don't know why I've got it in this thing. I actually think I was going to compare it to like a smartphone, which wouldn't have been very fair. But there it is. Take a look at the unboxing experience of this, and I'll be back in a moment. So, it looks like you can have earphones or headphones. Obviously it's an adapter, Type-C to 3.5mm socket. That's really good. I've noticed there's two different Type-C cables. Now, if I recall correctly from what I've seen, this lights up. So this is old, obviously it's a brand new phone, but it's old school as well at the same time. You know, AGM looks as if they've stripped it right back to basics. It's not touchscreen, it's just purely clicky buttons. They feel really nice. A huge speaker there on the back, which I cannot wait to test out. Yeah, flashlight there at the top. This looks as if it comes down, yeah. Old school battery as well. Hey look, removable batteries. Is it? Don't want to break anything. Yes. Oh mate, that's 2,500 milliamps. And yeah, look, there's a few trays there as well. So it can house dual micro SIMs. So if you've got nano SIM, you will have to get an adapter for that as well, which, you know, is no biggie really. And I believe that one there is for a micro SD card for expandable storage. Yeah, just took me straight back years and years ago. So I can't remember how to put these back now. There we go, removable batteries. Lifesaver. So it's got like a another protective case on there. I wonder if that's sort of to weatherproof it a little bit as well. But this my initial thoughts are nostalgia. Takes me right back when I used to use all the clicky numbers and stuff like that. No, this is no touchscreen either on there. But it's for someone who probably wants a secondary phone for just simple calls and text messages really. Maybe even, I don't want to put anyone in certain types of brackets, but for the senior sort of people, you know. Yeah, who just want basic functionality of a phone. Well, over here, I'm not sure if you can see it. It might be better obviously in a much darker environment and room, but there is light pulsing through there, which is a nice little gimmick, I suppose. Well, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be really charging this every single day. It's probably going to last weeks or something, or a week or so. But yeah, really cool. That's like just a basic power button there on the left, is it? No, what am I doing? What am I doing? Power button there. Of course. Power button is the hang up button, isn't it? Or is it? There's a bloody power button then. It might just be absolutely dead. I'm a stupid idiot, aren't I? Classic sticker on the battery sensor. Of course. You've been out of the game so long from these old sort of classic type phones. You forget that is put on there. So there's me trying to turn it on, put a bit of juice in it. That's all I had to do. We should get some power. Here we go. AGM. So no AMOLED display. 2.4 inch QVGA display. Colour as well, there is colour in there. Fantastic, so we have power, So this phone takes me back to, say, like the year 2000, where phones like this were quite common. You know, the clicky keypads there, and the way you unlock, you click unlock, then hit the star key, you unlock, there's no fingerprint, no Face ID or anything like that. Really took me back. Removable battery, SIM cards in there as well, SD card. Where does this now sit in today's market? Well, probably primarily I'd probably say this is aimed more towards senior sort of users who don't like all the fancy stuff that you do get with smartphones. They just want a basic phone that can text, make phone calls, and you know, the odd picture message here and there, something like that. But this could also be a secondary phone. If you want to totally detach yourself from social media, like say once every month for a week, you take the SIM card out of your smartphone, put the SIM card in here. You have to have an adapter though, because this is micro, not nano. Put your SIM in there, throw your smartphone away for a week, and just have texts, phone calls, and MMS, and that's it. Because I know there are some people out there who absolutely hate social media, and people do take a break. They might uninstall an app on the phone, but to totally remove any temptation at all, just take your SIM out and put your SIM in this and just use this. You can use it as an MP3 player, so transfer your MP3s if you've got them anymore in an SD card into here. You can also Bluetooth them over as well and make use of this incredible speaker. This speaker is really good with a nice little fancy ring light around there as well. It does produce a really loud experience and decent sound quality as well. On the side, that big chunky yellow button, you can assign it to do other things, but if you just press it once, that'll open up the music player immediately, and bang, you're on the way. You get battery life in here that's going to last maybe up to a week, maybe even more than that, depending on what you're doing. You do get a very basic browser on this as well, if you need to do any sort of internetings sort of things, but it's very, very basic. And you have a torch. You've even got a little soft key button there if you keep your finger on that. Oh no, you've got to unlock it first. Unlock. Oh. Keep your finger on the soft key. And there we go. We have light. And that light, although you can't see in here, that is a decent light as well. That's pretty, and it's pretty cool actually to have it at the top of there instead of at the back. You know, you got that. It feels more natural to have a torch like that. Unlock, press the soft key, and it's off. Now there is a camera on here, there is video capabilities, but it's not that great. You're not going to capture amazing moments on this, but there is a basic camera and basic video functionality if you want it. And this is what you can expect for video performance on this AGM M6. Not great, but what do you expect for this type of phone? Going straight back to basics, stripping it all back. I have no idea what that looks like and what a sound quality sounds like either, but you can let me know in the comments below. In terms of build quality, it feels very solid. AGM do make some sort of rugged sort of smartphones, and this sort of fits in that category as well. So it can survive drops and falls. It feels nice and solid in the hand, and the keys feel nice and tactile. A little bit of a click to it, but yeah, as far as I'm concerned, that feels really nice. And obviously you've got the basic display there as well. So the AGM M6 is not a phone that I'd use personally, but I was quite intrigued to see what it was all about. I love my smartphones too much. I won't take a break for them. I'll always use them. But I do know people that would like that sort of refreshing sort of break, and this might just be the one, especially if you used to use these sort of phones in the past. It takes you straight back. It did, definitely did with me. But you get a main menu there. If you can see that. That's your main menu with tools and settings and stuff like that. So you've got torch, you've got calculator, Bluetooth, calendar, world clock, unit conversion, internet as well, sets alarms. Yeah, just your basic bog standard functioning phone with a fantastic speaker at the back, a really good flashlight as well, a removable battery, IP68 waterproof. Could be good for someone, and it could be good or will be good for the senior people in our society as well, which I did mention or alluded to earlier. The senior members of society could put this to good use. So that's my thoughts on the AGM M6. Not a smartphone, like I said, that I would use, but if you want to check out the links in the description below, it is an affordable device, only around £60. Yeah, check out the links in the description below. If you want to pop me any questions in the comments below, then do so. If you enjoyed content like this, smartphones and other gadgets and geeky stuff, then do consider subscribing, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.